package group weekly sync for March the 16th. I'm right, that's right this time because I keep getting them wrong. I checked like a double checked anyway. So welcome to the package group weekly sync. I will kick off the list. A couple of us are out. But I'll read for David, who has the first item. He says he's going to be out a couple hours per week, just for some family stuff. So I don't really want to read that out loud. I just don't think it's super appropriate because it's his personal stuff. So that's good. Thank you, David, for the heads up. And then Nico has the next item. Nico says to allow a progressive release of the group level container registry. I've enabled the new container registry UI for everyone on gitlab.com. This is because if I set 25% for group level container registry and 25% for the new container registry, they may not be in sync. Yeah, that makes sense. Over to you, GG.
Yeah, just personal stuff as well. As I said before, I'll be off for 2 days next week because I decided to fly back home and try to stay safe home. I don't want to run the risk of being trapped here in Brazil in the following months.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, back to you then.
Yeah, thanks for that. That makes sense. Just put it on the calendar. Oh, you have it. Cool. No,
yeah,
no
actually, I put on the calendar and the Ninja thing.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. And then the last thing I had last week, I felt like some of this was on me, so I'm happy to take responsibility for that. I'm going to do a better job coming up to our next milestone for the issue review to make sure that we're reviewing our list of issues coming up for the milestone. I don't want that to sort of end up being a last minute thing each time. I think it adds stress for everyone. So I want to make sure that we're on top of it. And I feel like that's kind of, if everyone else forgets, it's certainly on me to make it happen. So that's why I'm sort of saying it's on me that we didn't get that done sort of a little earlier, I think. Point there is that I think from now on, when we have those planning issues, we're going to have a due date on them. I'm going to share them as Tim creates it. I'll share it in the sync meeting and make sure that everyone's aware. And the place to know the single source of truth there when it's due is we're going to have the due date when it needs to be completed by. And it'll be on the issue. So when we talk about it, I'll make sure to call that out and remind people that it needs to be completed before that date. Because Tim has to do. And Tim, I don't know, I don't want to put you on the spot, mate, but if you want to talk through some of the things you need to do in order to get ready for the milestone, I think maybe that will help people understand why it's kind of important that we get through that stuff.
There's between the 10th and the 17th, there's a couple of important dates for product and for marketing the milestone and stuff. So by the 16th, we want to have the deliverable tag on everything that we're agreeing to in the milestone. And that's important because we create this kickoff video and then we host the kickoff call where the product leadership goes through what's in the milestone and reviews some of the videos. So that's due on the 16th. And then I have, like, for instance, the video, the call's being on the 18th. So I have to record that video today once we have it. And then the release posts are the other thing that goes out. So my due date is the 10th. And then I think by the 17th, Dan, we try to have you merge things as they're ready. So those are kind of the two dates, are the 17th for merging release post content and the 16th for having the deliverable tags on things. And that's for the kickoff video. So we still have time today, I think, if we could get the milestone finished. I know the issues, so I could record the video pretty quick. So,
yeah, I mean, that's my priority is to make sure that's all taken care of today. Anything that I have left over. I was off 2 days last week for everyone's at home. That's why I'm kind of like, my hair looks great and that whole thing. Cool. Tim, can you just update the notes? I'm being a bit of a scatterbrain this morning, so I apologize. I tried to put it down, but I feel like I did a poor job there. So I apologize for that. Yeah, so it's pretty important because we have, these are sort of our communication points with our customers, and making commitments to our customers on what we're going to get done. And so it's important that we communicate those clearly, which is why I ended up chasing people around a little bit, which I'm not a fan of, from either side of that equation. Just not something I like to do. So I'll do a better job next time. Probably put that in the milestone, the async. Sorry, I'll put that in the async retro, but I'll do a better job next time of making sure that we're getting to that sooner rather than later. Speaking of async retros, we do have the 12.9 async retro that will be coming up soon. We've got a little while before we need to get that done, but to remember for everyone to add thoughts to that would be good. Does anyone have any questions or concerns? And I'm happy to hear concerns about how I was chasing people around and if people felt like that was not helpful, or, because I do think I should have been talking with people about it sooner rather than being like, oh, I need it done. Like, if anyone has any thoughts, please feel free.
Oh, I thought the conversation, I know that you're looking for criticism, but I thought the conversation around the milestone was really productive. I thought we ended up getting issues to be smaller. We ended up like moving things around. We had it felt overall like a good conversation, and maybe we just are a little delayed, but I feel like the process was good.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I thank you for clarifying that, Tim. I appreciate it. I think everyone does an awesome job. I feel when I start going, hey, we need stuff, I go, I did something wrong. Something's not right here, because I don't feel like I should be like chasing people around and poking them for stuff. What I felt like was the last minute. Part of that was because of the vacation days I took, but it just doesn't feel like a good situation. But once everyone started, everyone did an awesome job. So like, no question, I feel like contribute really well and support the way we've sort of structured it. So yeah, thank you for that, Tim. I appreciate the call out. Also, when I'm all like, it makes people feel like I don't appreciate all of the work people did do to make it happen and put things in smaller pieces. So again, a good call out there, Tim. Thank you. That's all we have on the agenda today. Does anyone have anything else they want to raise? Nope. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to stop recording. People want to hang around and chat, that would be awesome. And if you don't, you're welcome to bail right now. Just want to say thank you to everyone at home who's following along. I hope everyone is staying healthy and is able to enjoy themselves in spite of some restrictions. And hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day, whatever that looks like. And thanks for following along. Bye.